Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to day 8. I know we've got a bit out of sequence, but that's okay. Today we're going to do a Kundalini Yoga Kriya. Now, for those of you who may have done yoga before, Kundalini Yoga, there's many different styles and teachings of yoga. Kundalini Yoga is often called the yoga of awareness because it focuses more on our emotional and energetic state rather than kind of like perfecting poses. Although there are poses within Kundalini Yoga, it's focusing more on how it makes us feel rather than, say, doing a perfect pose. This particular Kriya is basically a set of movements that are done in a particular order that have been done that way, passed down for thousands of years. Please don't knock that over, Miss Lou. And all these ones are done sitting. So if you struggle to sit cross-legged for any period of time, please do sit on a chair with your feet flat on the floor, because otherwise you'll end up hunched and really, you won't get the full benefit. So please do sit on a chair, or if you're sitting on the floor, you may use a bolster as I am doing, and you can kind of shake your legs out at any point and switch your legs over if you need to. So finding yourself a position that you can maintain a tall spine. So as I said, what you're doing with your legs doesn't matter so much as what you're doing with your upper body. So lengthen up through the crown of the head and bring your hands into prayer position. Now, mudras, most of us know mudras. We know this mudra, and we know, when we go like that, that is a mudra. So this mudra, especially when we bring it to our heart space, you're going to rest your thumbs on your sternum, rest your heart on your thumbs, and this literally helps connect us with our heart. And you're going to close your eyes and just gently turn your eyes in and up as if you're looking up at the center of your brain. And you're going to breathe long and deep and try and focus on your heart beat. You may start to become aware of your heartbeat, and also take this time to simply notice how you are feeling right now. Noticing how you're feeling emotionally, with no judgment, no criticism. Noticing how you're feeling physically. Noticing how you're feeling energetically. Breathe, try and find a 4-4 count. So you're breathing in for 4 counts and out for 4 counts. If you have a clock ticking nearby, you can use that as guidance. You're literally breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4 and out 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 2, 3, 4 and out 2, 3, 4. Make it quite a dynamic breath. So although it's got a short count, even if you can breathe longer than 4 counts, stick to that 4 count, but really expand your lungs to draw as much air in on the in breath, and imagine compressing your lungs, compressing your rib cage, squeeze your belly on the breath out, and press your hands quite firmly together so you start to feel your chest and shoulders activating, but not so firmly that you're tensing your shoulders. And you're finding that 4 count breath, and that 4 count breath kind of brings us into coherence, brings us into resonance with the heart, and you may find your heart rate slowing down a little bit. If it doesn't, don't worry. Just keep your awareness on your heartbeat, and even if you can't actually feel your heartbeat, just get a sense of it beating. So your thumbs are staying on your sternum, elbows stay out to the side, breathing in 4 counts and out 4 counts. So no pauses between the breath, it's simply in 2, 3, 4 and out 2, 3, 4 and in 2, 3, 4 and out 2, 3, 4. So it's quite a dynamic breath. You're really are expanding and relaxing your lungs. So it's not a passive breath at all. You're still trying to bring as much breath in as you can. And just having your hands in front of your heart connects you with your heart chakra. And our hands as well connect directly to our physical heart and our heart center. And you can also notice sensations in your heart center. Relax your jaw, relax your face, keep extending the crown of the head up to the sky, so keep length in the spine. Just a few more seconds, so we hold each position, we do each little exercise for a set amount of time. Moving on to the next position, you're going to wrap your arms around and try and almost like hold on to opposite shoulder as if you're giving yourself a hug. And just going to hinge forward slightly as if you're coming to like a 45-degree angle, chin tucked in and holding here, long deep breathing. So breathing in as deeply as you can, eyes closed, and out as deeply as you can. When we cross the arms over like this, we are connecting right and left sides of the body. So the spine is straight, we just hinge forward slightly. Draw your belly button in, but relax your shoulders, eyes closed, long, deep breathing. And there may be times when your mind starts to chatter away about how it's difficult, it's challenging, blah, 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 blah. But it's when we break through those sensations of discomfort, when we get through that, you know, we so often give up on ourselves. We give up on ourselves when things get a bit challenging in life, whatever we're doing. You know, us humans don't like pain of any kind, whether it's emotional pain, physical pain, and we tend to kind of give up. But what happens when we push through? When we just observe any discomfort, when we observe any thoughts of, oh God, how long are we here for, blah, 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 and just kind of become a witness, and it's breaking through those moments of, oh, wanting to give up. That's when the magic happens. It's all internally. Although it may not seem like much is happening, it's all happening internally in our energetic system. So just start to learn to observe any thoughts, feelings, emotions that arise without judgment. Because there will be times when you start thinking, oh God, this is boring, or this is stupid, or this is hard work, or this is hurting, da 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 da. And just ask yourself, who is getting bored? Who is hurting? Who is I? And keep focusing on the breath and lengthen from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. So nice, long spine. They say in Kundalini Yoga that this is the angle of transformation, because we have to hold ourselves here. So we have to actually work at it. We actually have to do some work. And so many of us humans have become lazy nowadays. We say we want things, we want this, that, and the other, we want our life to change, but we don't actually make the effort to bloody do it. So make today the day you don't give up on yourself, no matter how challenging it is. Even if you start shaking, that's okay. The more it hurts, the more you start to shake, the more you actually need the exercise. Just a few more seconds, we're nearly there. Don't give up on yourself now. Lengthen the back of the neck, lengthen through to the crown of the head. 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently come up. Undo the hands, just rest the hands just for a moment. Just checking in Noticing how you're feeling right now. Still sitting up nice and tall. Again, anytime you need to change the cross of your legs, if you're sitting cross-legged, go right ahead. Then bring the arms out in front. Arms are about shoulder height, chest height, palms facing each other. Spread the fingers out. And imagine focusing on an imaginary point. And visualize light energy flowing between your hands. Again, long, deep breathing, and just observe whenever your ego starts to chat away and your ego starts to talk about how your arms are getting heavy and it's difficult and blah, 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 blah. Just kind of smile at that ego voice, because yes, your arms will probably get heavy. And yes, you will really want to put your arms down. Again, try and let today be the day you don't give up on yourself. So whenever we extend our arms out, because our arms are connected with our physical heart, so that we're actually strengthening our physical heart, they're also connected to our heart chakra. So anytime we have the arms out or away from the body, we're strengthening and activating both the physical heart and the heart center. And you might start to feel heat between your hands. So visualize like electricity flowing between the hands. Keep the fingers spread out. Draw the shoulder blades back and down, away from the ears. Keep that long, deep breathing. Bring a slight smile to your face, even if the arms are starting to get really heavy, even if the arms are shaking. You know, if your arms start to shake, then that's when we need it the most. Imagine your arms are like antennae, and you're reaching out to receive love, blessings, abundance, all good stuff. With each in-breath, imagine stretching the crown of the head up towards the sky. With each out-breath, draw your shoulder blades back and down and towards the back of your heart. Again, just acknowledge any feelings of discomfort. Acknowledge that little voice that's like, oh God, this is how much longer? Oh, I can't do this. My arms feel like they weigh a ton, blah, 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 blah. Again, just imagine it's like listening to a voice on a radio. And start to feel the heat, feel the energy between your hands. Your hands might start to tingle, start to get warm. You might feel a warm glow across your chest, back of your shoulders. Again, breathe even more deeply. As soon as you start to fatigue, breathe even more deeply. Remind yourself that your mind is stronger than your muscles, and that we are made up of trillions of cells, and cells are 99.9999999% energy. So basically our arms are just energy. So I imagine them like just as light as air, as if your arms are almost transparent. And we're nearly there. As you breathe in, feel your heart expand. As you breathe out, again, keep the shoulders relaxed, spine nice and tall. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, tense all the muscles in your arms, pull in your tummy muscles, hold the breath, pull up your root locks, squeeze rectum, sex organs, navel, squeeze tummy muscles. Imagine contracting your chest muscles, squeeze all the muscles in your arms, hold it, hold the breath. Relax your jaw. See if you can hold for a little bit longer. And gently release. And just noticing the energy flowing around your body. Your arms might feel like kind of tingly. And just placing one palm on top of the other and just drawing circles. Just if you're rubbing your hands, but you're rubbing in circles. You can close your eyes, keep your eyes closed, because all the changes are happening inside on an energetic level. Because everything in this universe is energy, including us. So if we want our life to change, we can't expect everything around us, i.e. our life, to change if we stay the same. If we stay the same mentally, physically, energetically, nothing else will change, because it can't. We stay in the same patterns of behavior, the same patterns of being. It's like sometimes people who get cancer, for example, you know, those people who take a good look at their life and who, you know, clear past trauma, who change their attitude, who change their belief, who change their job, who change the people they hang around with, and they end up, like, they call it spontaneous remission. It's not spontaneous at all. You know, they've changed their whole life because they've changed what caused the cancer in the first place. And it's the same even if you are not ill, as it were. If you want your outer life to change, you need to start within. And that means changing your thoughts and beliefs as well, but also your energetic system, because your mindset, what you think and believe, is just one part of it. As I've said before, it's no good just doing one and without the other. And feel that heat, feel that energy in your hands. Nice, long, deep breathing. Just a few more seconds. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Release the hands. Just rest your hands on your palms, eyes closed, and just feel that energy. It should feel like you've got two balls of energy in your hands. You feel that tingling in your hands. Keep lengthening up nice and tall. Next, we're going to do the ego eradicator, and it's called the ego eradicator because our mind starts to chat away about how hard it is and how we want to give up and blah, blah, blah. But it's pushing through that. It's not giving up, because when we give up, we make a habit of giving up. Every time we give up because something's a bit challenging or a bit difficult or a bit painful, we make a habit of giving up. And so every time we do the opposite, that we go past that point of discomfort, past that point of, oh, I can't do this, we make a habit of not quitting. We make a habit of realizing that we're far more powerful than we gave ourselves credit for. So we're going to press the fingers of your hands into your palms. Your thumbs are up, your arms are at a right angle, so your thumbs are pointing up to the sky. Draw the shoulder blades in towards the spine. And even if I stop breathing and start talking, you keep the breath flowing. Eyes closed, turn in and up towards your third eye point. Take a breath in and begin pumping the belly, breath of fire. So keep pumping the belly, keep extending the arms, thumbs pointing up. So the arms are at that 60-degree angle, the angle of transformation. V for victory, keeping your eyes closed, keeping focus on your third eye point. Really pumping the belly on that exhale. So this exercise, so it breaks through any thoughts of negativity, any self-defeating, self-limiting habits, behaviors, beliefs, reoxygenates the blood, detoxifies the body. And just notice how soon you start to think, oh my God, my arms are heavy, blah, blah, blah. And again, just acknowledge that. Bring a smile to your face. Lift through the crown of the head, open your heart. And just check you're not tensing your shoulders. So draw your shoulder blades away from your ears in towards your heart. Extend your arms. Get strong arms, thumbs pointing up like antennae, drawing in energy. few more seconds. We're over halfway. And breathe in, bring your thumb tips together, stretch your fingertips up, hold the breath, apply your root lock, rectum, sex organs, navel, turn your eye gaze all the way up, holding the breath in, squeezing in and up, so you're squeezing all that energy all the way up from your tailbone, all the way up to the crown of your head. As you breathe out, slowly sweep your arms through your aura and feel the sensation of the air, the texture, the temperature of the air, the energy around you. Bring your fingertips to the ground to ground you. Last little exercise here. Try and bring your thumbs to the tips of your little fingers. Wrap your fingers around your thumbs. Elbows hugged into your side. We've got all acupressure points, meridians in our elbows. You're going to punch out. You're going to exhale as you punch out. Inhale as you bring it back. Exhale, punch out, in, back. You're going to speed it up so you end up doing like almost like a variation of breath of fire. And I want you to imagine any limiting beliefs, any habits or behaviors, or any people, places, or things that are in your way, that you no longer want in your life. And imagine just getting rid of them, breaking through any walls of doubt. Anything that is or you believe is stopping you from attracting that which you desire. Whether it's your own mind, your own beliefs, your own ego, whatever it is, just imagine punching it out of the way, punching it with love. And as you bring the arm back in, hug the elbow to your side. If you exhale out, inhale back in. Remember, life wants you to succeed. God, the universe, divine intelligence wants you to have everything that you desire. And usually the only thing that's holding us back is our own fears and doubts, either based on other people's beliefs or stories that we've told ourselves. And we are now breaking through that. I want you to visualize a wall. Visualize a wall in front of you, and on that wall is every thought, every disempowering belief you've ever told yourself, or every negative comment that someone may have said to or about you, every fear or anxiety, and you're breaking down that wall. On the other side of that wall is everything that you desire, is your perfect life. So really put some oomph into it. As you're breaking through, you're breaking through whatever's been holding you back, whatever's been keeping you stuck, whatever's been making you play small, whatever guilt that you think, oh, I don't deserve, blah, blah, blah. We've got 1 more minute. I really want you to go for it. Go, 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 go. Again, you're nearly broken through this wall. On the other side of it is every one of your desires. And you know now that you deserve everything that you desire. You can have everything that you desire, because everything you desire already exists. You don't have to go and get it from anywhere. It's already there. It's already waiting for you to be receptive. So not only have you got to be receptive, you've got to break down any barriers, physical, energetic, emotional, that prevent you from receiving. Bring a smile to your face. You're nearly there. You've nearly broken down the wall. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hug the arms in, tense your arms, squeeze around your heart, pull up your root lock, hold it. And exhale, release. And if you can, lay down on your back with your legs crossed. If you can't, just have your legs out. And you're going to lay on your back and you're going to place one hand and the other over your heart center. So over the center of your chest. So if it doesn't work with your legs crossed, then you can just bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out to the side, or you can bring the knees together, take the feet out wide. And focus on the energy in your heart. Long, deep breathing. Taking this time also just to check in again. Notice the energy shifts in your body. Noticing how you're feeling energetically. How you're feeling emotionally. And it's perfectly okay to feel overwhelmed. You know, I sometimes still get overwhelmed when I tell myself things, when I remind myself that, you know, life wants me to succeed. Sometimes I find that overwhelming and emotional. So don't ever be embarrassed or feel that you're doing anything wrong if you do feel emotions, because sometimes when we've been holding emotions in our body, when we release them, they've got to come out. You know, they've got to come out somewhere. It's like an abscess. I know it's not a pleasant analogy, but it's like an abscess. You know, it kind of, the poison, we need to let the poison out. And that can be painful, but afterwards, it's relief. Afterwards, you feel healthy and it's all good. I just want you to stay here, but just imagine that you knew that you were going to wake up tomorrow and everything that you desire is going to be waiting for you, like Christmas presents under the tree. Imagine if you knew without a doubt you would get up tomorrow and you'd be living your perfect life. How would that feel? Put aside any kind of like, any thoughts, any, you know, well, that's not very likely. Just imagine you're like a child at Christmas. Get into the energy of imagining that tomorrow morning you wake up as your future self. You're living your dream life. You're spending your day exactly how you want to. You're doing exactly what you want to be doing. You're doing it with exactly the people you want to be doing it with. Every one of your 24 hours is spent living your life with excitement, with passion, with purpose. And notice the sensations in your body as you imagine that. And it's that energy that we want to connect to. It's that energy, that vibration that we want to connect to. Because when we get into the realm of, well, it's not going to happen, and oh, I can't do it because of X, Y, Z, that lowers our vibration. We need to be almost like children again, believing in the impossible, believing that anything is possible. And having that faith, you know, when you used to be as a child, you know, you had faith that Father Christmas would bring presents. You didn't ever doubt it. And that's the energy
that we need to be in. Not that I'll be happy when, or I'll be happy if, or I'll be excited when, or I'll be excited if, I'll be grateful when, I'll be grateful if. No, we want to be happy, excited, and grateful right now. And that is what will attract us to, or attract to us, those things that we desire. You can stay here for as long as you like. If and when you're ready, bring yourself up to sitting in your own way, so you can hug the knees in, do whatever you need to do. But trust that your body knows what it needs to do, or you can stay there a little bit longer. And I would strongly advise taking time every single day, even if it's only for a couple of minutes, getting into that energy. Imagining ask yourself, how would I feel if I knew without a doubt that tomorrow morning everything I wanted would be there? I would literally open my eyes, I'd be in the bed that I want to wake up in, I'd be in the bedroom I'd want to wake up in, I'd be in the house with a person, with the people. Get into that energy. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Imagine like you're play acting. If that helps, just imagine you're play acting, you're an actress, blah, blah, blah. And that is the energy you want to stay in. So whenever you start to feel like you're losing your faith, that's the energy you want to get into. That energy of feeling excited, happy, and grateful as if it's already yours. And that is what will attract it to you. That is what will help you get closer and closer and closer to that which you desire. Whenever we're thinking I'll be happy when, or I'll be happy if, it's still somewhere in the future, and we move along like that. We're moving forward, and the thing we want is moving forward as well. We're pushing it away. When we wait, we're repelling that which we desire. You know, if I'll be happy if, we're repelling. You know, I'll be happy if I lost 10 pounds. Well, you lose 10 pounds, you're going to find something else to not be happy about. It's being happy, excited, and grateful right now, and staying in that energetic frequency. So enjoy the rest of your day, beautiful souls. Mwah! Love, light, and happiness to you.